Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
It is Monday. Good morning. Thanks so much for waking up with us and getting your day started. If you're at work or whatever, hey, we're all in this together.
Yes, we are. Happy Monday. We hope you had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful morning. It was nice and cool. It really felt like fall this morning.
Yes, definitely. Let's take a look outside at the city right now just to see how it looks. Because again, if it looks as good as it feels, which it does, we are in a good term. Of course, let's get to meteorologist Justin Horn in the building. Okay, we're looking at 69 degrees this morning. That is, I feel like it's lower than what we've ever said happening during our 9 o'clock hour.
It's been since May that we've had temperatures like this. And, you know, Steph walked in this morning with a giant coat and earmuffs and gloves. She thought about it, though.
Next week.
She thought about it. Let me show you the low temperatures this morning. We got down to 63 here in San Antonio, but look at the 50s in the hill country. 51 in Comfort, 53 in Bandera. It was 61 in Seguin this morning. I mean, just a picture-perfect start with clear skies. Here's where we are right now, 69. So we've turned that corner and temperatures will warm up fairly quickly. 70 in New Braunfels, 69 Converse, 61 in Bernie. There is a little bit of a breeze out of the north and east. There are the current temperatures, 70 in New Braunfels already, as we said, 63. You go past 66 in Del Rio. And very quickly, I did want to show you the pollen count. Moles are high, faux elm is high, and ragweed is low. We're going to talk about what's going on in the tropics. That's the other big story. We're going to have Tropical Storm Francine soon down there in the Gulf. Question will be, what impacts will it have on South Texas and San Antonio? We'll talk more about that and get you some updated paths when it comes to this potential tropical storm coming up in just a few minutes. Guys.
Thank you, Justin. Looking out there with TransGuide. Looking over at I-10, you can see there's like a little bit of construction on that roadway, so just be aware of the area. But things are still moving. Looks like things look pretty good in that area. And looking on the TxDOT website as of right now, looks like we are okay. Well, in just about 30 minutes, the punishment phase will begin for the San Antonio couple at the center of a deadly dog attack that claimed the life of an 81-year-old man last year.
Christian Moreno and Abilene Schneider have already pleaded guilty to what we can expect today. Of course, Erica Hernandez is joining us live just outside of the courtroom. Erica, you've been working on this for over a year now. Can you explain just what this punishment phase is for those who may not understand?
Yeah, Daphne, so there are two parts of a trial. There is the guilt-innocence phase and then the punishment phase. In that guilt-innocence phase, we're not having that because they already pleaded guilty a couple weeks ago. So we go straight to the punishment phase, and there is no jury for this. So the judge will be the one hearing all the evidence. What we're going to see is just testimony like we do during a trial. During that testimony, you're going to hear from multiple witnesses that will be called up. And so that's what this punishment phase is. And then on September 20th, after hearing all that testimony, the judge will come back, and then that's when she will give sentencing.
All right. Well, Erica, so did Schneider and Moreno were not really given those plea deals then?
Yeah, so there was no plea deals. They just pled guilty to the charge of dangerous dog attack resulting in death, which is a second-degree felony. So they're still coming in and putting all they're asking for probation. So, but the state is still asking for the maximum 20 years. So like I said, they're just going to come and put out a lot of witnesses. We're being told there's about maybe 20 to 30 witnesses for the state. So this will still take all week long.
So I know you just mentioned there are a lot of steps in this process, but this morning specifically, what are we expecting?
Yeah, so we're going to hear, just like a trial, opening arguments from each side, and then they'll start calling up witnesses. We could probably expect witnesses from ACS. We could expect first responders that responded that day back in February 2023, as well as Ramon Nájera's wife. We're expecting all those to go through. It'll be a very busy morning, but we're back here at noon. I do want to just say that we're being told that we were supposed to start around 9:30, but that's going to actually shift a little more closer to 10, but we'll put that push alert out once we start that live stream.
Erica, thank you so much for following this case and the trial as well. So KSAT will be following the case all morning long. You can go to the website to read a full article on all the twists and turns of the case.
And again, starting at 10 this morning, we'll be streaming live from the Justice Center so that you do not miss a moment of these proceedings. We're going to have all that good stuff, and Erica Hernandez is going to be on top of it as usual.
Well, this morning, a 12-year-old is in San Antonio police custody after they say he threatened to shoot up several local schools.
That child, who we are not naming, now faces 7 charges of making terroristic threats. Here's what else we know. San Antonio police were made aware of this weekend of a social media threat from the 12-year-olds in that post, and then that minor listed dates of when specific schools were going to be targeted. Out of an abundance of caution, we are not naming those schools listed in the threats.
Well, Texas Rangers and many more agencies were able to track that child down. That arrest was made without any incident around 8 p.m. last night. San Antonio police noted that they take all threats seriously, and they're urging all parents to monitor their child's social media accounts.
All right, here's today's 9 at 9.
A vigil to remember the 4 lives lost in the Georgia high school shooting was held last night outside of Atlanta. It comes as new details are being revealed by authorities about the shooter and his parents. 14-year-old Colt Gray had only been registered at Appalachia High School for 2 weeks. And authorities say his mother called the school's counselor the morning of the shooting, warning them about her son.
Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump are set to face off in their first debate tomorrow night. Both candidates are expressing confidence ahead of the big night. A new poll shows a tight race. Trump at 48% among likely voters, Harris at 47%, well within the margin of error. The debate will broadcast on ABC at 8 p.m. tomorrow night.
The search is still on in Kentucky for the man suspected of shooting 5 people along I-75 on Saturday. The 5 victims are in stable condition as of this morning. Officials say that people in southeastern Kentucky need to keep an eye out for 32-year-old Robert Couch, the suspected shooter. More than 10 school districts in that area are asking students to stay home today. Officials say it appears that Couch planned the attack, which they say was from a ledge along a ridge.
Record heat is fueling wildfires across California this morning. A fire north of the Bay Area has burned at least 30 buildings and forced 4,000 people to evacuate the city of Clear Lake. In Southern California, firefighters briefly ran from flames as explosions erupted from the fire in LA County. Meanwhile, in San Bernardino County, the line fire has burned 17,000 acres, exploding in size, growing 14 times bigger in just over a day.
Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill was detained for a short time by police in Miami Gardens yesterday. The team said that police stopped Hill, who was driving near the stadium ahead of Sunday's season opener game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tyreek's agent said the player received a ticket for a moving violation, but doesn't know why he ended up in handcuffs on the ground. Police say the officer involved in that arrest will be reassigned to administrative duties while an investigation is conducted.
Boeing and the Machinists Union have reached a deal to avoid a massive strike. Boeing and the agreement provides raises totaling 25% over the 4-year life of the contract. It also provides improved contributions to 401k plans and reduced employee contributions for health insurance and more time off. Rank and file union members still need to approve the deal, while union leaders are praising the deal.
Google's facing a new antitrust lawsuit. Several states have joined with the Department of Justice in the suit, calling Google's ad technology dominance a monopoly. This comes a month after another trial ended with a federal judge ruling Google holds a monopoly over internet searches.
Car maker Stellantis is recalling more than 1.2 million Ram vehicles due to issues with their brakes. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the Ram 1500s have a software malfunction in the anti-lock brake system. Stellantis says it does not know of any injuries or accidents affected by the recall. Drivers can take their vehicle to a dealer to fix the issue free of charge.
The Mega Millions jackpot is sitting at $800 million this morning since no one won Friday's drawing. The jackpot is now the 7th largest in Mega Millions history. The next drawing is tomorrow night at 10 p.m., but be warned, you only have a 1 in 300 million chance of hitting the jackpot. And that's today's 9 at 9.
All right, just a reminder, KSAT will carry the presidential debate live right here on Channel 12 tomorrow night. You can also watch on our website at KSAT Plus. Coverage starts after the news at 6 ends and will run directly into the night beat. We'll see you then.
And if you can join us in person, KSAT will be hosting a debate night watch party over at the Friendly Spot Ice House on South Alamo Street. The watch party will be from 7 to 10 tomorrow night. debate right here on KSAT. Well, 1 in every 640 babies born in the U.S. will have Down syndrome, according to the CDC.
And some parents of children with Down syndrome we spoke with say getting that news can be frightening and isolating if they don't know what to do next. Our Devin Karp is joining us right now, sharing the story of a local nonprofit working to give families more resources and help. This is all part of that KSAT community series.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, the Down Syndrome Association of South Texas says they serve over 1,300 children and adults with Down syndrome, providing them and their families with programming, support, education, and community outreach. Now, Magali Diaz has an 11-year-old daughter, Audrey, who was born with Down syndrome, and says receiving that news felt shocking and isolating because she didn't know anyone else who had a child with Down syndrome or the different ways she could help take care of one. She heard about the Down Syndrome Association and started using their help to get access to therapies for Audrey. Now, after getting the help she needed, she started volunteering and has now joined the team, working with the nonprofit to help other parents who were in her shoes.
All of the programs that we do are pretty much free. If you want to come to a class, it's free, and we feed you. So you want to come to a family fun day, it's free. So there's always events happening, and people don't realize that things, it costs us money.
The Down Syndrome Association is hosting their 24th annual Walk and Stroll next month in October. That's going to be on the 26th. It's going to feature music, face painting, inflatables, food trucks, and of course, more resources for parents of children with Down syndrome. Now, they say that this is one of the best ways that you can support what they do in the community, and it provides them with some of the resources they need to help families. You can scan this QR code right here on your screen to get some more information, or visit ksatcommunity.com.
All right, Devin, thank you so much.
All right, it is 9:09. We're looking at 69 degrees outside, still ahead on GMSA at 9.
Well, Amazon has some new rules it has to follow regarding recalled products they sell. So our Ivan and I will be here to explain it all for us. Welcome back. It's 9:13, and we're excited to check in with Jen and Fiona because they are starting their new time slot today. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Do we look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed?
Hey.
Absolutely.
We're trying.
Ready to
We're
go.
trying, right? Lots of coffee, lots of coffee. All right. So, of course, this is our first day, starting at 10 a.m. today. So that got us thinking about food.
Of course. Well, I think we're always thinking about food.
Which is something we always do.
Specifically, breakfast tacos. So, our question today, what is your favorite breakfast taco? Ladies, please tell us.
Ooh. You go first.
Okay. I guess the go-to, because it's just so easy, beef and cheese.
Can't go wrong.
A chorizo and egg kind of girl.
Yes. Do you add cheese on that, Daphne?
I actually have never tried it with cheese before. I just do the chorizo, egg, lime juice, let it go.
Oh, what about you guys?
All right, so scan that QR code and let us know. I'm bean and cheese all the way.
Bean and cheese? Yeah. I like sausage, egg, and cheese, but I like chorizo, egg, and cheese.
Hey.
Cheese, anything.
Cheese. Yeah, cheese makes it better.
Yes.
Aww.
So weigh in, and we'll see what everybody likes out there.
I wonder what the front runner is going to be. Y'all have to keep us posted what people vote on. All right.
For sure.
Thank you, guys. We'll be checking in with you soon. We're at Justin Horn also.
Yes, let's get Justin in the mix. What is your favorite?
All of them.
All of the above. I love it.
Yeah, all of them. And I would say my favorite vegetable is salsa. So you got to pile them.
Put them all together. You have all your food groups.
You do. Sure. You actually got it all covered. Anyone who says breakfast tacos are bad for you is lying.
No, it's okay because you eat them in the morning.
You
and
do.
Then you can burn the calories out the rest of the day.
Break fast.
Yeah, break fast.
There you go.
I like the positive vibes we got here. I'm totally on board with that. And it's a breakfast taco kind of morning, the way temperatures have been. It feels a little bit like fall out there. It's not going to last. It's just kind of a one-off type thing, but it's been a great start to the day. We had a good weekend, too. 69 right now in San Antonio, 70 in New Braunfels, Converse 69, Bernie 63. We're at 60 in Kerrville. But that's after starting off in the low 50s this morning. So temperatures, yes, are starting to warm up. And we've got a nice little breeze, too, out of the northeast, anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Forecast for today, noontime, 80. We're at 85 by 2 o'clock, and then we should top out somewhere in the upper 80s this afternoon. You'll see lots of sun, maybe a few thin high clouds working through, but that'll be about it. And humidity stays relatively low today, but it starts to come up tomorrow. And by the middle part of the week, we're back into that muggy atmosphere that we know so well around here. So as I said, this low humidity, it lasted a few days and it was great while it lasted. but it can't last forever. And so that's going to have an effect on our morning lows. So very nice this morning. It'll be pretty nice tomorrow morning too, 67 to start. But from there, we start to see the morning lows drift back up into the mid-70s, and it will be muggy. And yes, we're back into that type of pattern. We have got to talk about what's going on in the Gulf of Mexico. We're waiting for an update. It'll come out here pretty soon, probably by the end of the hour. I'll be able to give you an update on this. But winds are at 50 miles per hour. This is what we're calling as potential Tropical Cyclone 6. This is going to be Tropical Storm Francine. So just think about it that way. It's just about there. It's moving north-northwest at about 5 miles per hour. You see the good thunderstorm activity mostly close to the center, so we can tell this thing's getting a little bit better organized. Here's the latest path. So by 1 o'clock tomorrow, winds are on the verge of hurricane strength here, and it's near South Padre Island, just to the east of South Padre Island, Brownsville. And at this point, deep South Texas will get some rain out of this. But with the path that it's taking, really the impacts on Texas are mostly going to be in the form of high surf and some gusty winds along the coast with some rain mixed in there. But for us, it's just going to be too far east to have really any real impact on our forecast. So by Wednesday at 1 o'clock, we're at 80 miles per hour. And this thing is nearing landfall. And right now, I think it potentially makes landfall anywhere between the Texas-Louisiana border and the mid-Louisiana coast here. And then it will quickly move north, taking all the rain and wind with it. So let me show you one of our computer models. And this is for this afternoon. Shows some pretty heavy rain down there around Brownsville as this thing starts to get wound up. It does throw some rain along the Texas coast, but as I said, it basically stops before it gets to San Antonio. This is tomorrow at 5 o'clock, by the way. Houston will get some rain out of this, Beaumont, and then as it moves east and northeast, basically we're on the dry side of things, other than we may get a few showers on the backside Wednesday afternoon. Not a big deal, but you look at the rainfall potential. Highest down there around Brownsville, 4 to 5 inches, and then maybe 2 to 3 inches around Galveston, but it really is going to be relegated to the immediate coast. The further you go inland, the less rain you're going to get, and it falls off pretty quickly. Here in San Antonio, we're not looking for hardly anything at all. So the extended forecast, 92 tomorrow, 10% chance of rain, 91 Wednesday, 20%. That's it. And then temperatures warm up into the mid-90s. Humidity comes back. So as I said, the weekend's going to be pretty toasty. Friday night football is going to be hot this week.
Aw, that's too bad we couldn't lend them the temperatures from this morning. That would have been easier for them.
I know. That would have been perfect. But
I think in the next few weeks, they're going to be like, oh, I wish it was warmer.
Probably so.
You know how that football weather gets freezy.
That's very true.
All right, guys. 9:19 outside, 69 outside is a temperature.
Well, Amazon is now on the hook for the recalled products sold through their website. Ivan Adetta explains what these new rules mean for you next. Welcome back. It's 9:23. Well, there are countless online marketplaces you can use to buy products and get them delivered to your home. However, few are as vast as Amazon. With millions of items available, it can be hard to know which products are safe and which ones could put your family at risk. But that could be changing.
Digital journalist Ivan Herrera is here with us with the magic, explaining everything that's going on in the situation.
Good morning, guys. Well, picture it. You buy a product on Amazon only to find through someone else that your product is defective. It can be pretty frustrating. And the pressure is now on for Amazon to better notify customers about potentially defective, dangerous, and recalled units sold on its website.
Sanilla Brown is a busy mom of 3.
We live in the country, we farm, we can't get to town. I can have something here in a couple of days, maybe a week.
She shops on Amazon, sometimes directly from Amazon, other times things that are fulfilled by Amazon or FBA. A third party, not Amazon, sells these items, but Amazon handles the packing and shipping from one of its fulfillment centers. So why does this matter? Recently, the Consumer Product Safety Commission unanimously determined Amazon may ultimately be liable for notifying you about unsafe or defective products and providing cash refunds or replacements that were purchased through the Fulfilled by Amazon program. The decision focused on more than 400,000 units of faulty carbon monoxide detectors, non-compliant children's pajama sets, and dangerous hair dryers sold through Amazon's FBA program, all of which the CPSC said were defective and pose a risk of serious injury or death. Consumer Reports says this new rule is good news.
This is clearly the right decision. Otherwise, products that could injure or kill people might slip through the cracks, and consumers are affected either way. Platforms need to step up, and the sooner Amazon acts, the better people will be protected in their homes.
Amazon didn't dispute that the products were hazardous, but argued that it wasn't required by law to follow the same recall rules as other companies because it was merely an intermediary between its third-party sellers and the buyers. But the government says otherwise.
Amazon will now be responsible for recalling these products and reaching out to people to get more of these products out of homes. This is a major step forward for consumer protection, and it helps hold online marketplaces accountable in the future.
It gives you more security in what you're buying for your family, for yourself, for someone else.
Plans to appeal the decision, adding that the products in question have been recalled and refunded. Now, the company says it stands by the safety of every product in its store, and its recall process is, quote, effective and efficient. And guys, it's really important to look at the Consumer Product Safety Commission website too. Don't just rely on Amazon or any of those retailers, because you never know when you're going to get a recall.
That's true, and that helps to have this extra measure, because sometimes when you're buying something online as opposed to going to a store,
right? Those traditional stores.
Yeah, so you can't
physically handle the product. Yeah, that's why it's really important to go to the store, feel the product, and see if you like it. But you never know. The Amazon convenience factor is always better sometimes, right?
Yeah, so this is helpful.
Yes, thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Ivan.
It is now 9:26. We're looking at 69 degrees outside. So much more ahead on GMSA at 9.
Including a potential new Spurs arena downtown could come with a hefty price tag. Our RJ Marquez will break it down next.
And what can you do for children in our community who need a helping hand? Patty Santos introduces one local ministry asking for your assistance next. All right, taking a live look outside at the city. Good morning, San Antonio. Thanks for starting our day off with us. If you're in the work building right now, hopefully you got us turned on, and hopefully we're bringing some type of smile to your face, because if we don't do it, Justin Horn will with these cool temperatures this morning.
Yeah, if you're watching us from the waiting room of a doctor's office or something, I'm sorry. It's so nice outside. Hopefully there's some windows or something that you can look outside. It has been a great start to the day. Let me show you a picture here on KSAT Connect that just got sent in this morning. This is from Betty Boop, like the name. We've got some mid-level clouds there in the distance, but really, yes, a beautiful morning. It truly is. We had temperatures drop down to the low 60s this morning, some 50s out there, and now things are starting to warm up. I wanted to show you the water vapor imagery, and this shows where we have moisture in the atmosphere. And what you'll notice, that yellow color, that's really dry air. That's what we've been sitting in. Things are starting to change, though. You see that bluish color down at the bottom of your screen? That is what will soon become Tropical Storm Francine. And that moisture is starting to push a little bit closer to us. Now, we're not going to get a lot of rain out of this, but we will get some cloud cover and a little bit more humidity going forward. So that's kind of a change in the pattern. Our forecast today, 75 at 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 83. We're up to 88 this afternoon. And we'll see mostly sunny skies with some warmer temperatures ahead. That 7-day forecast coming up in just a couple minutes, guys.
Thank you, Justin. Well, looking ahead, the filming of the TV show 1923, that's a prequel to Yellowstone, will impact several closures downtown in the coming weeks. So roads and sidewalks will be open, but there will be no street parking on Broadway between East Pecan Street and East Travis Street.
Yeah, then later this month, there will be street closures from Broadway to Travis Streets due to the show's filming. You can find more details right now on our website at ksat.com.
Well, what will it cost to build a new Spurs arena and an entertainment district in downtown San Antonio?
It's going to be a lot. Emails from the city show an ambitious price tag to bring the Spurs back to Hemisphere. RJ Marquez is right here with us. He broke down the details as the Spurs look toward the potential future home. And of course, you join us with that story.
Yeah, guys. So you may have heard the saying, go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And that's exactly what the city is trying to do as it tries to get the Spurs back to their roots at Hemisphere Park. Y'all remember Hemisphere Arena? We know it was rocking there. Well, we want to get those vibes back. And we received some emails showing how massive a move like this would be. In fact, the project has an impressive code name. It is called Project Marvel, and it has a big price tag as well. Estimated $3 to $4 billion to transform the southeast part of downtown San Antonio. So here's what we know based on some of the emails that we received from an open records request. In June of 2023, City Assistant Manager Lori Houston emailed several real estate and consulting companies saying that the city was, quote, exploring the development of a sports and entertainment district. In another email, Houston wrote to a company saying, quote, we are in the feasibility phase for a $3 to $4 billion sports and entertainment district. And in another email here, the CEO of one of those companies wrote her back saying that they just finished working with UTSA on all of their sports facilities, so they are fairly dialed in. So definitely the city trying to make some moves here.
Already love the name. You
Project Marvel.
You heard me, yeah. So what do they know about the code name Project Marvel?
Yeah, this is really, I mean, it would be a marvelous and grand project, to say the least, guys. Lori Houston and the city emailed a series of non-disclosure agreements to those companies, and records show a virtual meeting was planned for June 23rd of last year. Now, the NDAs is where the code name Project Marvel first appears. The city requested any information related to Project Marvel remain confidential. So here's kind of the grand plan here. So we reported this a few months ago. The city is honing in eyeing Hemisphere and the Institute of Texan Cultures as a potential site for this new arena, which would likely cost $1 billion. So that's for the arena parts, but this would also likely include expanding the Gonzalez Convention Center. There's been a lot of talk about that. And of course, upgrades to the Alamo Dome as they continue to try and get more Final Fours, more big time events there. The Alamo Bowl, of course, is played there every year. Also trying to build a land bridge over I-37.
Okay, so again, like, $3 to $4 billion.
Yes, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, and a lot of people are thinking, trying to figure out, okay, again, where is it going, but also, how's it being paid for?
Right, and so those are the biggest questions that we have moving forward, y'all. Again, nothing's been agreed to yet. We reached out to the city for some of those answers and got back a statement from Lori Houston saying that the city remains focused on redeveloping downtown San Antonio. A sports and entertainment district would be a welcome addition. However, nothing has been decided, nor would it be before the city briefs the council and receives input from the community. The Spurs, for their part, have not commented on anything related to Project Marvel. Their lease at the Frostbank Center runs through 2032, and they have not shown any signs of leaving before then. So still a lot of questions, a lot of answers to have here.
All right, RJ, we're excited about this for sure.
Okay, guys. Yeah, definitely. Hey, you know what? Real quick, y'all. I know our producer Gary's rushing me here. Texas State, eat him up. Shout out to the UTSA fans who made their way up there. Got to meet some of them. Really appreciate them. Thanks, guys.
Congrats to your Bobcats.
Bye, y'all.
All right, switching gears now, man. We are gearing up for this year's Head for the Cure 5K, and it will be on September the 29th at Providence Catholic School. You can register right now by scanning that QR code that you see on your screen, and it's going to take you directly to the website to register. Proceeds from Head for the Cure go to brain cancer research. For more information, go to our website at ksatcommunity.com.
Well, September is Hunger Action Month, so why not take the time to give back to the San Antonio Food Bank? Right now on ksatcommunity.com, learn how to not only donate, but advocate for and to support those in need in our community.
All right, so obviously today is a big day. We're having so much fun right now. Look, already getting geared up. I'm going to go get mine as well. But hey, here's the question of the day. I think it was something along the lines of what's your favorite breakfast food? So, breakfast taco. There we go.
I love it. Look at that souvenir. Wait till we get merch, Jen. Merch. Look at that. We got merch.
It's a thing. There you go. I love that you brought that out. All right, Daphne, we got to get you one. We got to get Daphne.
I got it.
Oh, there she goes.
Bam!
Right on cue.
We're excited. We're excited.
I don't have one.
You know what? I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on that. I'm like, where's mine? I think I have a few at home. All right, guys. Yes. 10 a.m. new time, right when you guys end, we begin. The fun continues, right? Because you guys have fun too at 9 a.m.
And you know what? You are in luck because typically the noon anchors get to reap the rewards of all the fabulous food we have on our show. But now it's your turn, okay? And yes, we have sent you SA Live macarons from Baked by Addie. Are they there? Did they get there?
Okay, so they're right here. Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
They're
Okay.
magically-
That's what this was.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, they're pretty.
Oh, they're so pretty. Can we take them out? Oh,
Yes.
yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, she
so
sent
you
us
guys can
these in
see.
honor of our
Look
new
how cool
time
that is.
slot with you guys.
Yes.
Look at that. Yeah, that's how we know we've made it, Jen.
Yeah.
We're on a macaron.
That is cool.
We're on a macaron and a mug.
Big deal. It's a
At
big
the same
deal.
time.
This is super cool.
There it goes.
Oh, look at her nails too.
Now, Baked by
Beautiful.
Addie, you know, she's a local baker in Bernie. Okay, so can you guys taste those and tell us what if you
Here we
like
go.
them?
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Boom,
flavors, because they
shakalaka.
have different flavors. Okay, so here's a look at some of the other beautiful designs. Those are gorgeous.
They're
so she
great.
can do anything. Look at the pumpkins, and you know she always has the different flavors. I see on her Instagram she's got some baseballs and baseball bats. I mean, really anything you can think of. And again, it's always nice when you support a local business like Baked by Addie. We have some here too.
And they are blueberry and raspberry lemonade flavored. I don't know which is which. This might be the blackberry that I have
guys,
right
we're
here.
gonna take a bite. Tell us what do you think while we take our bite.
They're
They're really good.
wonderful, but I think Justin was jealous. Here,
Yeah.
have one.
This is actually my first time ever trying a
Oh,
macaron.
RJ.
Is there not enough for Justin?
Come have one.
We better come over.
Yeah, he was looking at it.
There, there you go. Take more than one. What are you doing? You're a growing boy, Justin.
They're good.
Jackie, you said this is your first time?
Oh, yes. Yes.
We got a delicious.
Macaroons, awesome.
I told you it's very gross. Like,
I think she said it's her first time trying. Is that right, Daphne?
Oh, is it
good.
your first time trying?
This is my first time.
Oh, these
first
are
time.
wonderful. Yeah.
Well, that is what we
Cheers
Is
to
it
you
Jackie
guys.
approved?
We are all about expanding palates on this show.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you
right,
guys
we're gonna
so
keep
much.
eating here, and we'll see y'all at wait. I was gonna say 12:55, but no.
It's going to be a while before that second
We'll
nature.
see you guys here in a bit. Enjoy.
And
Thank
more
you so much.
All right.
Gosh, how sweet. I was
know.
wondering what that box was.
It was just sitting here waiting on us.
Thank
All
you.
right, it is 9:40 right now.
You're watching GMSA at 9, and coming up, a local ministry is asking for your help in providing for kids in need. We're going to explain how you can lend a hand coming up next.
Welcome back. 9:43 this morning. A Westside Youth Ministry is asking for an investment of your time to help the children in the Lincoln Heights courts.
Well, Harper's Chapel Ministries on Lebrana and Zarzamora runs an after-school tutoring program. The 3-day program now has over 40 kids, but not enough volunteers.
There's a ministry in presence, being investing in our children's lives, telling them, how was your day, or how can I help you? Like that is probably what we need the most, just mentorship and people who are willing to just love on our kids.
Well, the program is in desperate need of people with counseling and trauma experience to help the kids. However, they also need people with the time and the patience to sit and read or talk to the kids and speak positive things into their lives.
It's always good to have resources like that available. All right, let's get to this weather forecast. Again, it's been one of those times. Did you go running this morning?
I did not. I should have.
This would have been a
I did
perfect
yesterday.
morning. Okay.
Yesterday morning was
Yesterday
really nice
felt
too.
great too.
Yeah.
Yesterday was good. Today was a little bit better, just by a few degrees, but we got down to 63 here in San Antonio. It was such a beautiful start. I want to start, though, with a look at what's going on in the Gulf of Mexico. I promised an update, so let's see if we're going to get an update here within the next couple minutes from the Hurricane Center. And this is the current satellite and radar, so we can get an idea of what's going on here with this system. And we're starting to see some deeper thunderstorm activity near the center of circulation. But I also want to point out that we're starting to get some pretty good rain around Brownsville. So it's really just the extreme southern tip of Texas that's going to get rain out of this. Even as you go west to, say, McAllen or Weslaco, you probably are not going to see as much rain as you would in South Padre or Brownsville. And that's how thin of a margin it is with this particular system, just because of the way it's moving. So right now, yes, we got some deep thunderstorm activity starting to take place near the center, and that tells us this is strengthening. We still didn't get an update. I was hoping at 10 a.m. They would bring it out a little bit early. Sometimes they do, but we just didn't quite get it. So when we get it, we'll certainly pass it along. But winds 50 miles per hour as of the last update. And we think by Tuesday, we'll have winds of about 70 miles per hour. It's still just off the coast. And then Category 1 hurricane by Wednesday morning, winds of 75 miles per hour. And then probably a low-end Category 1 hurricane when this thing makes landfall. And we think that'll be along the Louisiana coast, maybe far east Texas. But in general, Texas is just kind of getting scraped by this. But that being said, surf will definitely be high. There still will be some rain along the coast. Some of it will be heavy and some gusty winds. Here in San Antonio, we're just too far inland. We're not going to really see any big impacts from this. And you look at the rainfall potential over the next 3 days, maybe 2 to 3 inches around Beaumont, Brownsville, and South Padres, we showed you, maybe 4 to 5 inches. Corpus Christi may not even get an inch out of this, and then you go further west and the rain falls off so quickly that San Antonio may not see anything at all, and our eastern counties may just see some very light showers, maybe Tuesday into Wednesday. So let's go outside for you. What a morning. We keep saying that, but really it is. 69 degrees right now, 70 in New Braunfels, upper 60s for Converse, Bernie, and Kerrville. In our forecast today, 80 degrees by noontime, 87 at 3 o'clock. And then by this afternoon, we're up around 88 for a high, mostly sunny to sunny skies. Extended forecast, 92 tomorrow, just a very small chance for shower, mainly along the coast. And then a 20% chance of some showers on Wednesday, 91. Otherwise, it's hot. Mid-90s, and humidity returns on top of that. So we'll have a pretty hot weekend. We did add in some rain chances, though. By Sunday, be a few more showers working their way in.
All right.
We must tell you, yes, we have a surprise. Well, actually, SA Live has a surprise.
Right.
What is happening?
The perks of us being connected like this.
We wanted to give it to you before you ran off. But yeah, let's look at the zoo real quick. This is our zoo cam. And of course, the flamingos shining in the sun. And they are all in the water. And what a nice day to go to the zoo. Nice morning.
Oh, yes, morning to go to the zoo. And if you happen to be walking around with something in your hand, make sure it's a breakfast taco.
Yes.
If you're talking to SA Live, of course, they have been helping us out.
Thank you.
This is the perks of being so connected to you guys. Because I don't need to go get any food.
Oh, good. Look at that. See, you can power walk. You can power walk holding those, because some of them's got some weight, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we want to know, what's your favorite breakfast taco? Scan that QR code and let us know. Do you remember what ours were?
Your bean and cheese, Fiona, and then your sausage, egg, and cheese, Jen.
Or you can do chorizo and cheese.
Yes,
you said just
you
that
guys try that. Yes, and now we're going to ask Annie. We've got our celebrity guest in the house. We have Annie Gonzalez joining us. What's your favorite taco, Annie?
My favorite taco, carne asada.
There you go. I'm sure we have one. I'm sure we have one here for you, Annie.
Okay. All right, of course. Now you are in the Alamo City for a charitable cause, but you have worked with Ava Longoria, right? What was that like?
Oh my God, fantastic. She's such a beautiful human with that Texas charm, you know what I mean? Really good heart, super smart and great at what she does. Clearly she made a fantastic film, and she chose me, so she has great taste.
I love that. Hey, are you going to be this confident on the, we're going to bowl tonight?
Listen, how you do anything is how you do everything. I'm gonna give it some flair.
Yes.
I'm gonna do the little leg kick.
All right, I love her energy. We will all be there tonight.
And, it's a party, right? So we've got one right here. Oh, yes, we're going to tell you about definitely entertainment and how you can throw the party of your dreams.
Also supporting a veteran-owned brewery. We'll tell you all about Long Tab, their latest beer, and how they are continuing to help veterans. That and so much more coming up on SA Live.
So exciting. Look, I've already been
Cheers.
chewing on mine.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Of course. It's 9:50 right now. We got 69 degrees outside.
We'll be right back.